Hi lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your love. Please, if this is your first time, kindly help us by hitting on that red icon to subscribe. Also touch the notification bell to be the first to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So now today's class we shall be looking at how to make a free shirt gown, okay, a cut together shirt gown with collar. Okay, so the first thing we have to do, okay, looking at the picture first, it was a mixed fabrics, but what we have here is just one pattern. But I will be attaching that ruffles at the down part. So watch very carefully to understand it very well. Okay, so the first thing to do is to consider the length that we are working with, and the full length I'm working with is 43 inches. So where the ruffles will be attaching from is from the under hip measurement. Okay, so here I've already cut out my fabric. Okay, so what I did was just to my measurement will be starting from those points. Okay, and also I have my 1 inch of fabric for the button space. I have 1.5. I have more than 1.5. Okay, I have 1.75. So I will just fold it, and I've done that with my iron. Okay, I have 1.75 inches. Just folded a little bit, like 0.7, like 0.25. Then I'll now fold it in this way. Okay, so this is the back piece. As you can see, I didn't open this one up. Why this is the front piece where the button will be sitting. Okay, all right. So my measurement will be starting from those points. So what I did was just to take my half length measurement, which is 17 inches. Then from my half length, I measured my hip measurement, which is 9 inches. Then my under hip is 13 inches, but I'm making it 14 inches. Then I added extra 1 inch for my joining, okay, for the joining of the ruffle at the down part. Okay, because this is a cut together, just measure from where you want the sleeve to start from. Of course, the sleeve is also they joined it a ruffle also at the sleeve part, but the one that joined the clothes, I'll be making it 5 inches. Okay, so what I have to do is to just to calculate my two sleeve, 5 inch at this side and 5 inch at this side. Okay, making it 10 inches. Then the shoulder I'm working with is 16 inches, so 16 plus 10 will give us 26 inches. So divide by 2 to give us 13 inches. Or you can just go ahead and measure from this hand across your shoulder to the other sleeve, okay, to determine what you want. But if you can't do that, you can just add up. All right, and that is what I just did to get my 13 inches. So I'll just mark 13 inches here, and I'll add extra 1 inch. 13 inches. Then I'll add extra 1 inch for the joining of the sleeve, making it 14 inches. So the next thing is to take our shoulder slope. Okay, that's 3 inches. So at this point now, I will come out by 1 inch. So I will just connect this to those 3 inches here. Okay, since I'm making a shirt, a collar neck, instead of using this 3 inches, I will just adjust it to 2.5 inches. Okay, instead of using 3 inches, I'll just adjust it to 2.5. So I'll just connect it to this 1 inch here. Okay, so the next to do is to take our armhole from this point. Now I will take our armhole, and we want to use 9 inches. Okay, 9, sorry, I'm using 10 inches. So at this point now, we will take our bust measurement. Remember, all our measurements will be starting from this folded part. So the bust I'm working with is 41 inches into 4 to give us 10.25. 10.25. Remember, this is a shirt gown, so it ought to be free. So I'm adding 1.5, okay, for the ease, and 1 inch for seam allowance. I'm just trying to connect a straight line so we can take our waist measurements. So the waist I'm working with is 34 inches. Divide by 4 to give us 34 into 4 to give us 8.5. So I'll mark my 8.5, and I'll add ease of 1.5 inches and the seam allowance of 1 inch. Okay, coming to the hip line, the hip I'm working with is 48 inches into 4 to give us 12 inches. And I'll add 1.5 inch for ease and 1 inch for seam allowance. I can just go ahead now and connect those. So I'll just go ahead and connect all this. Okay. I'm just trying to blend this. Then I'll take this hip line down to the hem part, a bit the under hip part this way. Okay. So I'll just go ahead now and cut this out. But before I cut, let's quickly mark the neckline. You have 2.5 inches here. Then for the neck depth, the front, I'll be using 3.5 inches, and the back I'll be minusing only ½ inch. So I'll just go ahead now and cut this out. So I'll just go ahead now and fix hold up this shoulder, okay? I'm going to stitch up the shoulder from here to this point and from here to this point. Then after that, I will take around the neckline measurement. Okay, I'll measure the neckline. Okay, I'll just measure the round neck. Then I'll cut out the okay. I'll measure. Oh, okay, so this is it. So I'll just go ahead now to hold up the two shoulders. Okay, I will stitch up the two shoulders. Then I'll take the round neck measurement and cut out my collar for it. After that, I will shape up the sides using our body measurement. Then I'll go ahead to hold up here again. I'll just hold this up using my hemming gum to make it to the frame. Then I'll make a stretch stitch to make it hold firm. Okay, then I'll go ahead to do my buttonhole and I'll fix my button. All right, then I'll come back and I'll show you how we'll be cutting out a ruffle. Just cut out of any length that you want. Okay, then make a ruffle and attach at the sleeve part, then shape up the side. Then coming to the down part also, I'll show you how we'll be cutting it out and we attach it. Remember that the down part also will be having a button, so we will also be folding it, but I'll show you that so that we'll do that together and we understand it properly. But for now, let me go and cut out and hold up the neck, the shoulders. Sorry. Okay, now I've joined the both shoulders. So the next thing to do is just to take our round neck measurement, starting from this end, okay, round to this other end. So when I did that, I have 17 inches. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and cut out my collar with collar 4. Okay, I've made a tutorial on how to cut our collar neck. I'll put the description at the description. I'll put the link at the description part, so you can just click on it and watch on how to cut your perfect collar with collar stand. Okay, all right, so here I have it done, and as you can see, I gummed one side, leaving the other side. So this side now that I gummed will be touching the neck, while this one will be outside. Okay, all right, to be like so. I'll just use my iron to make this to be firm. Then I'll talk to the back part and stitch this part. Okay, I'll stitch this part, then attach this other side to the neckline. Okay, so coming to the down part, I told you that this will be having a ruffles at the down part of it, and because let me use the front piece, and because the front part has a button case, so we have to also include that at the end. Okay, what we'll be using for the ruffles. So here I cut out a very long piece that I'll be pleating at the down part, but looking at the both end, just cut out as long as you want, the way you want the ruffles to be. So just cut that out. I don't need to give a measurement. The only measurement I have here, remember that what we have to complete the length of this dress is 12 inches. So here I have 14 inches. Okay, because I will be folding the down part and I will also be joining this to the down part of the dress. So looking at this place, I have to fold it again to have the button case, okay, the both side, so that when I attach this to this down part this way, okay, when I attach it, it will be equal because I'm going to be making the buttonhole down. Okay, I'll be making the button, I'll extend the buttonhole down, then I will make a loose stitch at this other part, then drag it to form my gathers. Okay, then I will now gather it all out. But before I do that, I have to use my body measurement to shape up the both sides, okay, the back and the front, so that when I join my ruffles, I'll just be joining from this end round to the other end. Okay, all right. So before I join the down part, I'll also be joining the attachment on the sleeve. Remember, looking at our picture, you will see that there is attachment of ruffle at the sleeve parts. Okay, so I'll be using this other one to complete the sleeve. Okay, I'll be using this to complete the sleeve. So what I have to do, I'll be cutting this into two. I will share this into two, one for one sleeve and one for the other sleeve. So here I have 6 inches. So I'll be folding one for the hemline. Then I'll be hemming one side, and the other side I'll make a long stitch to gather it out. Then I'll join it to this sleeve part before shaping the both side, then attach the down part, and that will be all. So I'll just go to the machine now, attach my collar to the neckline, then attach the sleeve, then close it with my body measurement before attaching the down part, and that will be all. So I'll show you the finishing part of our dress. Okay, I've joined everything. This is the collar. Okay, and I've also did my buttonhole. Just go ahead and fix my button, and that will be all. I also fixed a pocket to it. I measured 5 inch from the armhole. Okay, 5 inch from the armhole. Then from there I measured 7 inches. Okay, so I fixed my pocket here, and also there's the down part. As you can see, the joining. Okay, so I'll just go and give it a long press and fix my button, and that will be all. So thank you so much for watching till the end. To meet in my next class. Love you all. Bye.